What's up, guys? Pop by Pigs for Life here, and today we'll be taking a tour of the DFW Paleo Sanctuary located in San Diego, California. So, over the past 8 months, we have been working with the Department of Fish and Wildlife to build up this sanctuary for the non-avian dinosaurs that we have captured, rescued, and rehomed. So, without further talking, let's get right into the tour. Alright guys, so we are currently at the front entrance of the sanctuary. Now this building used to actually be a recreational center, but it was abandoned once the place was overrun by dinosaurs. Now if we turn around, we will look into the actual park. So this is the visitor center where you can go in, learn a little bit about the dinosaurs, as well as the history of de-extinction as a whole, and, well, why we do what we do. So, then, right over here, we've got our, first enclosure, actually, which is for the Carnotaurus. Here's one of the ones from Nublar. In fact, pretty much all of them are from Nublar, except for one of them, which, was given to us by the Dinosaur Protection Group. So yeah, now to go into the forest, there is another opportunity to be able to see the Carnotaurus that's more on ground level. This, I think, is a restroom facility. So then if we go around, we've got a power grid over here. Nothing too important, but here we've got several amenities, several hotels, which are more like, you know, utilitarian looking. You know, we want to give guests the experience of, staying at the sanctuary. Right in here, we've got, another viewing gallery for the Carnotaurus, and right here you can have a much better view. There are 5 Carnotaurus here, 4 of which, again, came from the surrounding area, and 1 was given to us by the Dinosaur Protection Group. That one was, in fact, seized by the Dinosaur Protection Group, due to some awful illegal dinosaur fights that have been going on. It's just awful what people do to these animals, but thankfully we are here to do the best we can to make sure these dinosaurs can live safely. So now, we're gonna come back here shortly, but, ooh, you can see, some in here. This is the Bonapartosaurus, which I had mentioned this in the last video, but contrary to popular belief, they are not named after Napoleon Bonaparte, which was the French dictator. Instead, they were named after the paleontologist Jose Bonaparte. So, this is another enclosure. We've got some Loricatosaurus, as well as a couple of Compsognathus. So now, the Compsognathus were found in the surrounding area, but the Loricatosaurus were, brought here. Well, basically, the story behind these guys is these guys were, brought into the United States by, people who want to sell them, but we rescued them, and now they live here. Wow, those are some hungry Compsognathus. So there should be 6 Loricatosaurus. Now, we did actually have, like, one of them, I believe, get across the border, but thankfully it did not make it that far, and we were able to realize what was about to go down. Looks like the copies have scattered. Yeah, this is a pretty nice, spacious enclosure for both the Loricatosaurus and the Compsognathus. This, I believe, goes into the log viewing gallery. Let's see. Ooh, you can see a couple more compies over here. Wow, we've gotten lucky with the compies, because usually you can't really see them that well, because they're so darn small. But no, actually, you can, like, see them pretty well over here, might I say. Okay, so, yeah, actually, let's go into here, because this is actually going to go inside of that aviary over there, which inside, you can probably see them over there. So let's actually go over there. There's another remote viewing gallery entrance over here, and this is going into an enclosure with some Dimorphodons. So yeah, so these guys actually, like, migrated here because, you know, we're very close to the coastline, and a lot of these pterosaurs, do tend to live near the coastline where they can eat fish, but they have since been captured, and now they live here. But yeah, so we've got, a lot of water for the Dimorphodons to drink and nest near, but we've also got a little bit of trees, some rocks, some perches. Ooh, and there's a couple baby Dimorphodons in here. I think that's one of them. Alright, so now, there isn't really much going over here other than a couple of amenities. So because of that, what we're gonna do is we're going to backtrack, and we're going to go on the first tour of the video, as in the truck tour. Alright, so we're going, and right in here, we're gonna go a little bit off-road. We've got some Bonapartosaurus over here, as well as some Amargasaurus now. Most of these guys, in fact, all these guys, have been involved in the illegal dinosaur trade in some way, shape, or form. I think a couple of them actually made it into the wilds, where we had to capture them, but most of them were just reported incidents of people trading them and people illegally having them as pets. Whoa! Watch out. These guys get spooked very easily. So now, in this next enclosure, we're going to be... Oh! Watch out! That was close. Thankfully, we've got these pretty indestructible, Jeeps, thanks to, Manticorp. They gave us a lot of the scrap metal that they use in the Brad X's. So in here, we've now got the Ceratops enclosure, and so, same thing, a lot of these Ceratops were found in the surrounding area, but, a lot of them were actually rehomed from the Dinosaur Protection Group facility. Oh, watch out. So yeah, so a lot of these, Ceratops, were asked to be rehomed by, the Dinosaur Protection Group, because they needed to be able to rescue other dinosaurs, and they knew we had a couple of Ceratops in our care, so because of that, we happily took them in. So this is going to be, our first sort of, tour stop. Alright, so we have just gotten off of the tour ride, and we've got this little, like, area with a couple of smaller amenities. We're gonna go this way first. So right over here we have a viewing gallery into the Ceratops enclosure. You can see a couple right here. Then if you go this way, yet another dinosaur that has been rescued from the illegal dinosaur trade. Right over here we have some Utah Raptors. Let's see, there should be 4 Utah Raptors in here. 2 of them are actually twins, and then the other 2 are just different. So yeah, so we can currently see 3 of them. Well, one of them ran off, probably went to go get some food. But yeah, man, we've been pretty lucky with some of the views of the dinosaurs. So right in here, you could either, what you could do is to get to this next part, you could either take the tour to this next part, or if you're more adventurous like me, you could go on the zip line. And in this enclosure right over here, if we go down, whee, there should be some Utah ceratops. And those guys were also rehomed from the dinosaur protection group because, again, they just did not have the capacity to rescue that many dinosaurs. Alright, so yeah, so there should be quite a few Utah ceratops. We were more than happy to take them in for our friends at the dinosaur protection group. So let's see, we got another hotel over here, some more amenities, and then right in here, we have a viewing gallery into the Albertosaurus enclosure. You can see one right over there. There should be 3 of them, I believe. Yeah, there's 3 Albertosaurus. Yet another case of the illegal dinosaur trade. And with these guys, one thing I went over, that's part of my job, is oftentimes what we have to do is we have to go undercover a lot to make it look like we are looking to buy the dinosaurs, when in actuality we go there, they give us the dinosaurs, and, well, we bust them. We make sure that they get arrested and prosecuted for animal trafficking. Ooh, feeding time. So now, a little bit more walking over here, or if you wanted to, you could hop back onto the tour if you needed to return to the beginning of the park. Lots more amenities over here. A little bit of terrain too, so man, we're gonna be getting a workout. Never skip leg day. Let's see. Man, this place is pretty popular. Let's see. Some more, like, necessities, like, for, facilities. That also goes back to the beginning of the sanctuary. Let's see. I forget exactly what's in here. This is a log viewing gallery. Okay. What's in here? Ooh, I think I can see what looks to be a Euoplocephalus. 2 Euoplocephalus, actually. But for these guys, and for pretty much the rest of the park, we are going to head on the tour. So, this is going into, one of, I believe, 4 herbivore enclosures. So let's actually go more on the road this time. So right here we've got some Parasaurolophus. Now all these guys were from the Lockwood Manor incident, and basically, well, these guys were captured from the mainland, and now they live here. There's actually quite a lot of Parasaurolophus. I believe we have 18. 16 of them were from the area, and 2 of them we, captured elsewhere. Let's see, there should be one more species in here. Let's see. Oh, yep! We've got some Gravitholus that have also been, rescued from the illegal dinosaur trade. Don't worry, these jeeps can go in the water. Yeah, pretty much all these vehicles are designed to go into the water. So actually, we're gonna go off the beaten track for this one. Because, let's see. There's another Gravitholus. There's another Parasaurolophus. So yeah, these guys all originated from Nublar. Let's see, right in here, our most recent additions, we've got a couple Pachycephalosaurus. We've actually got a pretty sizable herd of Pachycephalosaurus. We've got some Triceratops that have been captured in the Sierra Nevada. This is one of the males. We have 2 males and 6 females for Triceratops, all of which originated from Nublar. Maybe Sorna too, but who knows. We got Struthiomimus over here. Decided to put the Struthiomimus in here because, The other two enclosures we could have put them in were getting pretty crowded. There's another Struthi, there's a trike, and there's an Ankylosaurus, which have also been captured from the Sierra Nevada. Ooh, there's a couple Ankylosaurus. Again, all of these guys originated from Nublar. Ooh, look at the colors on that Triceratops. Yeah, and then also, about the Pachycephalosaurus. Let me find one so that way I can talk about them. Ooh, there's Struthi, and there's another Pachy. There's a lot of Pachys. So basically, these Pachycephalosaurus, 2 of them were a result of the illegal dinosaur trade, but most of the herd originated on East Lucerna. So, not too long ago, I think only a couple weeks ago, basically, there was a case reported that, some guys were trying to sneak in a bunch of Pachycephalosaurus from East Lucerna onto the mainland United States, where they could then be sold, and who knows what kind of bad things would have been done to them. There's the other male Triceratops. So yeah, thankfully we were able to step in. We've got some Corythosaurus in this next enclosure. Now, these guys, I'm pretty sure had origins from East Lucerna. In fact, I believe that actually pretty much all of the Corythosaurus in some way, shape, or form have origins from East Lucerna. We've got Styracosaurus over here, and the only other dinosaur in here is Euoplocephalus. Whoa, watch out. There's another Corythosaurus. I think I see Euoplocephalus over there. Yep. There's Euoplocephalus. It's funny how all of them link back to East Lucerna. In fact, a lot of them were probably brought over from East Lucerna, so who knows. But now they live here. And now we're going to head into this last herbivore enclosure, which is for some other herbivores. I'm not going to say what. Yep, right over there, you can see Brachiosaurus. There's 3 Brachiosaurus in here, as were rescued from Isla Nublar. Just then you saw a Dryosaurus run by. These guys, I believe, got into the wilds, and we needed to capture them. And then the other herbivore in here, another Dryosaurus. We got a lot of Stegosaurus in here, all of which originating from East Lucerna. 2 of them we captured from elsewhere in the United States, and some we captured from the surrounding area. There's actually a nice variety of Stegosaurus in this enclosure. I believe there was also a population of Stegosaurus that somehow got to the East Coast, and those were captured by Biosyn. But a lot of the Stegosaurus from Biosyn did originate from Sorna. They were brought over by Biosyn from Sorna. So now we're going to enter the final sort of guest area that we have. Okay, so right in here, we've got a nice little mix of guest stuff and like guest facilities, but we've also got a little mix of like staff stuff going on. So we've got this little construction site going on, utility stuff. Let's see. We've got a viewing gallery into this lagoon, and in here we have got the mosasaur that originated from Isla Nublar. So, this mosasaur was first sighted in the wild in 2016 by the Nublar 6, and only recently did we capture it. This thing has been on the run for quite some time, but now it is living safely here, and it cannot harm the public anymore. Don't worry, there's an underwater viewing gallery that we'll be able to see it in there. So yeah, so we've got this nice little rock formation over here. We've got some more staff equipment. These are some viewing platforms that look into the Brachiosaurus, Stegosaurus, and Dryosaurus enclosure. You see the Brachiosaurus pretty well from here. You can even get a glimpse of Parasaurolophus. See some Stegosaurus. Oh, you can even see the Triceratops and Corythosaurus from here. That's insane. Let's see. Moving on, we've got loads of amenities over here. We've got this log viewing gallery. On one side, we have an Allosaurus enclosure. Now, these guys were all captured from the wild. There were some pretty bad Allosaurus problems. These guys were acting very aggressive towards the public. And if we look to the other side, ooh, perfect, we have got some Tyrannosaurus Rex. So now, this Tyrannosaurus Rex in front, that is currently running in that direction, that is the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Isla Nublar that we captured. And then these two Tyrannosaurus Rex you see here, those guys also originated from Isla Sorna. It's the same thing with what happened to the Pachycephalosaurus, in the sense that this male and that female were brought to the United States from Isla Sorna by poachers, where they were going to be traded, but we were able to catch them right at the San Diego harbor, where we were able to thankfully arrest the people who brought them here. So now, let's see. This, I believe, is going to look into the Allosaurus enclosure once more. Yeah, this is the Allosaurus enclosure. You can see them there. Ooh, they're right by the log viewing gallery. We have to go see them. Hang on. We need to go see them. There they all are. The Allosaurus. We've got 3 females and we've got 1 male. Again, these guys were such a huge problem on U.S. territory. Like, these guys have probably been the most aggressive theropod that has been released onto the mainland. The second most aggressive, probably, Carnotaurus. The thing with the T-Rex is, it's like, there was only 1 T-Rex on the mainland, and that was the one that originated from Nublar. We've got a couple more, like, floodlights over here. You can, take a seat, to eat something, or just to take a break. We've also got this watchtower that's constantly monitoring the premises. And then right here, we've got another aviary for some Pteranodons and some Quetzalcoatlus. So now, obviously, the Pteranodons were captured from the area, because again, we are situated on the coast. The 2 Quetzalcoatlus, however, those guys were captured from all the way in New York. They were basically nesting atop the One World Trade Center, and they could have been a massive threat to the public. So, yeah, we captured them, we brought them here, so that way they're no longer a threat to the public. We've got loads of different colored Pteranodons, all of which originating from Nublar. You see one eating right now. Also, this is the subspecies Pteranodon longiceps, not Pteranodon sternbergi. Ooh, there are the Kets. There are the 2 Kets. Ooh, and there's another Pteranodon. So yeah, lots of action in this aviary. They don't seem to mind each other's company. Right down here, we've got some more amenities, more hotels. We've also got like all sorts of security stuff. We want to make sure that no one is doing anything bad here. We're back at the Mosasaur Lagoon. We've got a fountain, we got some seating. Right here we've got another lagoon for some Styxosaurus. These Styxosaurus were rehomed from Manticore. So, basically, they couldn't keep them anymore, so they sent them here, where they will now live out the rest of their lives. There should be 3 of them. There's 2 of them right here, and there's a 3rd right over there. Let's see. Not much over here. We've just got some more seating, another fountain. These are some communication poles, or some communication towers, is a better term. And they really, do a lot for the surrounding area. I really love them. So let's see. This is the Styxosaurus lagoon. Ooh, and that's a really nice view of the Styxosaurus. Ooh, there's one right over us. Ooh, it's right there. That's awesome. And then this, we just missed it. Are you kidding me? This goes into the mosasaur lagoon. Still can't really see it. I can't believe that we missed it. Ooh, I think I see it over there. There she is, the mosasaur. Let's see if it gets a little bit closer. Well, it looks like it's coming over. Maybe? Question mark? It's okay. I'll make sure to put in some cinematics of the mosasaur. But we're actually going to go down this path because this is for staff only. But, well, I am on staff here. So, because of that, we're just going to come on down. We got a toilet and a shelter. Right over here is a viewing gallery. And right in here we've got the Dakota Raptor. So there's actually 2 Dakota Raptors in here. So originally, there was only 1 Dakota Raptor that was released into the wild during the Lockwood Manor incident of 2018. But somehow there's 2 of them. Now, from what I heard, in order for this Dakota Raptor to get its specific pattern, they had to use monitor lizard DNA, and one of the genetic byproducts of the monitor lizard DNA is that, well, it was able to reproduce without a mate. So, yeah. I just hope there isn't more than just the 2 of them. But yeah, so that is actually pretty much it for the tour. Now there's just the little staff area that's left, but I feel like we have seen that enough times. So with that being said, that is pretty much going to wrap up today's tour. To say that we've accomplished a lot is a massive understatement. We have done so much to ensure that humans and dinosaurs can coexist, whether it means maintaining the safety of the public with the DFW, or cracking down on illegal dinosaur trafficking with the Dinosaur Protection Group, or even finding new and innovative ways to house, study, and display these creatures with Biosyn and Manticore. Unfortunately, for as long as these prehistoric beasts live, there will always be people who will exploit them for their own benefit, and our work as advocates for prehistoric life is never truly complete. But the good news is that you and I can sleep at night knowing that somebody is fighting on behalf of these de-extinct creatures, to guarantee that these beautiful animals can live peacefully in this Jurassic world.